Do you know what foods you should avoid after age 50 for better health? Well, stick around, because today we are going to delve into a topic of utmost importance: the role of diet in maintaining good health, particularly as we cross the half-century mark. You see, age isn't just a number, it's a significant milestone that brings about changes in our bodies, and these changes demand an alteration in our lifestyle, especially when it comes to our eating habits. Now, we all know that a healthy diet is crucial for good health at any age, but as we get older, the stakes get higher. Certain foods can have a more profound impact on our well-being. Some foods that we could easily enjoy in our 20s and 30s might not be as forgiving in our 50s and beyond. Why is that, you might wonder? Well, as we age, our metabolism slows down, our digestive system changes, and our bodies become more susceptible to chronic diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and osteoporosis. And guess what? The food we eat plays a significant role in either warding off these diseases or inviting them in. That's why it's essential to be aware and make informed choices about what we put on our plates. And that's exactly what we are here for today. In this video, we will be discussing 10 specific foods that you might want to reconsider if you're over the age of 50. These are foods that can potentially have a negative impact on your health as you age. So, are you ready to take a step towards better health? Are you prepared to make some changes for the sake of your well-being? If the answer is yes, then you're in the right place. Now let's dive into the list of 10 foods you should consider removing from your diet after age 50. First up on our list is sugar-sweetened drinks. Now, this includes not just your obvious culprits like soda, but also seemingly innocent beverages like fruit juice. These drinks might taste delightful, but they can be incredibly harmful to your health. The problem with these drinks is that they are loaded with sugar, and consuming them regularly can lead to a host of health issues. For instance, drinking sugar-sweetened beverages can contribute to obesity, a condition that affects millions of people worldwide. They can also increase your risk of developing type 2 diabetes, a disease that can have serious complications if not managed properly. The story doesn't end there though. These sugary drinks can also negatively impact your heart health. Studies have shown that high sugar intake can lead to heart disease, the leading cause of death globally. So, it's best to quench your thirst with water or unsweetened beverages instead. The next time you're thirsty, remember that your choice of drink matters. Choose wisely. Next, we have processed meats. Now, when we say processed meats, we're talking about those deli favorites like sausages, hot dogs, bacon, and deli slices. They may be convenient and tasty, but hold on, there's a catch. These meats often contain high levels of preservatives, additives, and sodium, which have been linked to various health problems. Regular consumption of processed meats has been associated with an increased risk of conditions such as cancer and heart disease. Particularly, studies have shown a strong connection between processed meats and colorectal cancer. And it's not just the preservatives. Processed meats are often high in unhealthy fats, contributing to high cholesterol levels and promoting inflammation in the body. So what can we do instead? As a healthier alternative, opt for lean, unprocessed meats or plant-based proteins. These choices are not only healthier but also offer a variety of flavors and nutrients that processed meats simply can't match. Scene script. Coming up next is white bread. Picture this, a loaf of fluffy white bread. It's a staple in many households, often used for everything from toast to sandwiches. But did you know that this seemingly innocent food can have a significant impact on your health, especially as you age? White bread is made from refined grains, which have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients. This process results in a food with a high glycemic index, meaning it can cause your blood sugar levels to spike rapidly after eating. These spikes can lead to weight gain and even type 2 diabetes over time. Furthermore, white bread is low in fiber, which is essential for digestive health and keeping you feeling full. As a result, you might find yourself reaching for more food shortly after eating, contributing to overeating and weight gain. So what's the solution? Switch to whole grain bread. It's packed with fiber and nutrients, and it has a lower glycemic index, helping to keep your blood sugar levels stable. Switch to whole grain bread for a healthier option. Fried foods are another culprit. Oh, how we love that crispy golden crunch. But here's the thing. Fried foods, especially those deep fried, are loaded with trans fats, the bad guys in the world of lipids. This can lead to obesity, a health concern that's more than just about appearances. Obesity is a key player in heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. Now let's talk about heart disease. Fried foods can increase your cholesterol levels, and high cholesterol levels can clog your arteries, increasing your risk of heart disease. That's not a risk you want to take, right? And we're not done yet. Fried foods can also cause inflammation in your body, leading to a whole host of chronic diseases. So, the next time you're tempted by that basket of fries or that piece of fried chicken, remember the risks. Consider baked or grilled foods as a healthier replacement. They're delicious, satisfying, and most importantly, kinder to your body. High sodium foods make it to the list too. Now, salt might be a staple in your kitchen pantry, but it's also a major player in high blood pressure and heart disease, two conditions we all want to steer clear from. Did you know that an excess of sodium in your diet can cause your body to retain water, leading to a spike in blood pressure? Over time, this increased pressure can strain your heart and blood vessels, potentially leading to heart disease or even a stroke. What's more, it's not just the salt shaker that you need to be wary of. Processed foods, canned goods, and even some restaurant meals can be loaded with sodium. It's a sneaky little mineral that hides in the most unexpected places. So, what's the solution? Opt for fresh whole foods. These are naturally low in sodium and packed with essential nutrients. Cook at home more often, and when you do use salt, use it sparingly. Opt for fresh whole foods to keep your sodium intake in check. Alcohol is next on our list. Now let's be clear, we're not advocating for complete abstinence, but we are encouraging mindfulness. You see, while a glass of red wine can have heart-healthy benefits, excessive alcohol consumption can lead to a host of health problems. Firstly, it puts a strain on the liver, which is the body's main detoxifying organ. Over time, this can lead to liver disease, including cirrhosis, a condition that can be life-threatening. Secondly, alcohol can impact your heart health. It can raise blood pressure, leading to heart disease. And it's not just about the liver and heart. Heavy drinking can also increase the risk of certain cancers, including mouth, throat, and breast cancer. It's a grim picture, isn't it? But the good news is that moderation can go a long way. So by all means, enjoy your tipple, but do so responsibly. Remember, moderation is key when it comes to alcohol. Scene script. Let's talk about high fructose corn syrup. This sweetener is everywhere, from your favorite soda to that loaf of bread you picked up from the store. But what is it really? High fructose corn syrup, or HFCS, is a type of sugar made from cornstarch. It's cheap, it's sweet, and it's a staple in many processed foods. However, its ubiquity belies its harmful effects. Consuming too much of this sweetener can lead to obesity, a condition linked to a host of health problems, including heart disease and type 2 diabetes. It can also contribute to high blood pressure and chronic inflammation, both of which can damage your heart. But let's not forget about the liver. Consuming HFCS can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, a condition where fat builds up in the liver, causing it to become inflamed and potentially leading to serious complications. So the next time you're shopping, pay close attention to those food labels. Try to minimize your intake of foods containing this sweetener. Trans fats are another food to avoid. As we dive into this topic, you might be wondering, what exactly are trans fats? Well, they are a type of dietary fat associated with a number of health risks. They are found in many processed foods, like baked goods and fried foods. Ingesting trans fats can lead to increased cholesterol levels. LDL cholesterol, or what we often call bad cholesterol, can build up in the arteries, making them hard and narrow. This can lead to heart disease, the leading cause of death worldwide. But that's not all. Trans fats also lower your HDL cholesterol, which is the good cholesterol. HDL works to carry LDL away from the arteries and back to the liver, where it's broken down. Therefore, having less HDL can lead to higher levels of LDL. So how can you avoid trans fats? It's simple, always check food labels. Look for terms like partially hydrogenated oils, a fancy name for trans fats. Remember, your health is in your hands. Always check food labels to avoid this harmful ingredient. Artificial sweeteners are up next. These sugar substitutes might seem like a good idea for those trying to cut back on the real stuff, but they come with their own set of issues. They're often found in diet or zero-calorie products, but don't be fooled. They may actually contribute to weight gain. Yes, you heard right. Some research suggests that they can trick your body into storing fat and lead to increased calorie consumption. And that's not all. Artificial sweeteners have also been linked to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, a condition that affects your body's ability to control blood sugar. They can also contribute to heart disease by raising your blood pressure and causing inflammation. So if you're looking for a sweet fix without the health risks, consider natural sweeteners. Honey, for instance, not only sweetens your food, but also offers antioxidants. Stevia, a plant-based sweetener, is another great option. Consider natural sweeteners like honey or stevia as healthier alternatives. Finally, We have fast food. Often seen as the epitome of convenience, fast food has become a staple in many people's diets. However, the convenience comes at a cost, and that cost is your health. Fast food is typically high in calories, fat, sugar, and salt. Consuming too much of these can lead to obesity, a condition that's linked to a myriad of health complications. One of the most concerning is heart disease, the leading cause of death worldwide. The high levels of saturated and trans fats found in fast food can increase your cholesterol levels, putting you at a higher risk of developing heart disease. Fast food is also notorious for its high sodium content. Too much sodium can lead to high blood pressure, another risk factor for heart disease and stroke. So, what can we do? Opting for home-cooked meals whenever possible is a great start. By cooking at home, you control what goes into your food, promoting a healthier diet and better health overall. Opt for home-cooked meals whenever possible for a healthier diet. Now that we've covered the 10 foods to avoid after age 50, let's do a quick recap. Firstly, we discussed the pitfalls of sugar-sweetened drinks. They may seem like a harmless treat, but they can lead to weight gain, inflammation, and an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. So next time you're thirsty, reach for a glass of water instead. Then we delved into the world of processed meats. These can be high in unhealthy fats and salt, contributing to heart disease and high blood pressure. Opt for lean, unprocessed meats for a healthier choice. We also looked at white bread, a staple in many diets but one that's low in fiber and high in rapidly digested carbs. This can lead to spikes in blood sugar and feelings of hunger. Whole grain bread is a far better choice. Next up was fried foods. They're tasty, sure, but they're also loaded with unhealthy fats and calories. Regular consumption can lead to obesity and heart disease, so it's best to limit these in your diet. High sodium foods were another culprit. Too much sodium can increase your blood pressure and risk of heart disease. So, keep an eye on those food labels and aim for low sodium options. We also highlighted the potential dangers of alcohol. While moderate consumption can have some health benefits, too much can lead to a host of health issues including liver disease and certain types of cancer. High fructose corn syrup, found in many processed foods and drinks, can lead to weight gain, diabetes, and heart disease. It's best to avoid this sweetener where possible. Trans fats were another big no-no. They can increase your bad cholesterol levels and decrease your good cholesterol, leading to an increased risk of heart disease. Always check food labels for trans fats. Artificial sweeteners, while calorie-free, may not be the health boon they seem. They can potentially lead to weight gain and other health issues, so it's best to limit their use. Finally, we talked about fast food. While convenient, it's often high in unhealthy fats, sodium, and sugar. Opt for home-cooked meals where possible. Remember, maintaining a balanced diet is key to better health after age 50. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you found this video informative and helpful.